Yo, what's up, guys? I was gonna video when I got up to the top where there's the view of this mountain, but thought I could showcase all this. They got like a climbing net there, all this climbing stuff you can see back there. This long slide that starts way up. Kids love it. It's not super late right now, and I'm probably gonna get winded. I'm out of shape. But anyhow, I guess I got two stories or two things to talk about. One, I privated all my YouTube videos, so there's nothing on this channel. There will only be this video on this channel on this day that it gets uploaded. That will change in the future. And two, it's day one of a new 108, but it's also day one of a new year. I guess I'll talk about those two things. First, I was gonna title the video, I don't know what I'll title it now, but I was gonna call it Two Truths and an Oops. A play on Two Truths and a Lie. So I'm teaching a couple English classes. One of the classes has really high level English, and I decided to play Two Truths and a Lie with them. And they loved it. Everybody, first I had them write down two truths and one lie. Then I had them, I'm especially getting winded because I got my drum on my back. I'm out of shape, still got a bum hip, and I'm walking up this mountain with my drum. I'm kind of thinking for exercise, what I can do on the days where it's not raining. I can take this mountain, walk up here, play, and then walk back down. If I'm feeling frisky, walk down on the other side, get a little bit longer walk, come around. Anyhow, two truths and a lie. All the kids write down two truths and one lie. I have them go up front, and they sit there and everybody asks them questions. They read the three statements. Everybody asks them questions. It ended up being great. Kids that don't normally want to participated. Every kid did it. They loved it. And they're like, teacher, you got to do it. I was like, nah, ask me tomorrow. They're like, okay. Tomorrow comes. I forgot I said that. Teacher, you got to do your two truths and a lie. Okay, so all right. I sit down. I don't even remember what my two truths and one lie was. But one of the truths was I won a car off the internet. And so they asked me all these questions. How did you win the car? Oh, I won it. There's a YouTube competition. What kind of car was it? Oh, it was a Ford. And then, I say all this stuff. They asked me questions about my other two statements. Something about how many PlayStations I have at the house. I can't remember. And then when it's done, almost everybody votes on me winning that car. And I'm like, nope, you're wrong. That was the truth. And they're like, what? And one kid pulls out his phone immediately and starts to Google. They know my first and last name, starts to Google my name, looking for Ford. I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna find my YouTube channel. So I just tell them, put your phone away, you can do it later. And then class is over. And then there's a break. I don't see him on Wednesdays. So that, next time I see him is on Thursday. The whole time I'm thinking to myself, man, did he find this YouTube channel? Did he send it to his ma? Did he send it to other kids? Oh no. And then I'm like, I could private everything, but is that too extreme? I don't know. And then like an hour, 1 or 2 hours before class, I go, you know what? I'm gonna private everything just to be safe. So I go ahead, private everything. Boom, it's done. Go into class, waiting for him to be like, oh, I found your YouTube. Anyway, turns out he never found it. I I don't think he searched on YouTube. Like, if you searched Google, nothing came up, but YouTube, it came up immediately. And that's what was freaking me out in class. I searched on YouTube. I was like, God damn. So, boom! Now all my videos are private. And I guess I'll extend this question to the audience. How, like, what do you... I have this thought of kind of like slow rolling the videos back online, maybe for a little while, slow roll it one at a time, and one video at a time. Oh, and make a video about the video. Like I've been wanting to. I even in one of my journals, I said maybe it's time to do this. I've been wanting to like sit down and watch all of my videos. I don't know if I watch them all. And it's got a little nice little Africa on the cover. Oh, here, the view. Let's see, got some colors. Wanted to catch that little bit of light so I can make a video that wasn't in pure darkness or in my room or under a street lamp. So that's the first story, 2 truths and a lie. And then the end of the story is, how should I bring my YouTube videos back online? You know, I thought it would be fun. It'd be weird. Would it be meta? Is it meta to make videos about old video, like videos reviewing old videos and rolling them out? Anyway, I thought that might be fun. Let me know. And then the second thing about the new 108, if you don't know, I've been living my life in these 108-day cycles. You could the whole, it's really, I really like the number 108. 108 ends up working really well within a year because you go for 108 days, you have 12 days approximately to reflect and plan, go for another 108, reflect, plan, go for 100, and it fits in a year almost perfect because the additional 12 days is 120, 120 times 3, 360. So there's just, you know, some odd days here and there where you get more than 12 days. But so I do that. This is the start of a new one. It's the start of a year. A little bit more about it. Rambling a little bit, but what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? The whole reason it started is I used to do yearly reviews, and I eventually noticed / realized that reviewing one's life once a year is too large of a segment because so much can change in a smaller amount of time. I switched from a year to 90 days, but then 90 days actually ended up being too short. So 90 days works, like that's quarterly, but then it has to be less than 90 days, maybe like 80 days or 83 days or whatever. So you have a period of time to reflect. Like it never works out that you reflect like one day, like you pick one day and you do it real quick. So 90 days was too short. A year was too long. I loved the number 108, so I just like randomly decided to do something for 108 days straight. And then I noticed like, oh shit, that works really well for the whole year. So I've been doing it like that for like 6 years or something. So that's if you don't know about the 108. So this one's starting, and I'll say this. I'll share my big goal with you. Is like simple. It's simple, but it's complex for me. So I have, and I can post a link to it on my website. If you scroll down, you'll find it. I didn't update it yet, but I've labeled each one of my 108 segments with either manic, depressed, recovering, or normal. And I'm usually not normal. Like my normal is either being manic, depressed, or recovering. And my goal is to have 9 cycles, which would be 3 years of just normal. So no getting too up, too extremely up. No getting down. Just like refining my my habits and systems to vigilantly stay normal. I'll put normal in air quotes. Everybody's normal is different. And also being normal is not normal for me. So right now, but after 3 years of maintaining normal, I think that will be my new normal. So I'm really focused on, you know, and I'm focused, you know, since it's over 3 years of normal, I'm not trying to have extreme mastery over all the different habits and routines I want to do, like overnight. Like I want to figure it out slowly over each over each cycle. Keep increasing, but I'm going to do a lot to begin with. I pulled my drum out, like that wasn't a part of my plan for this 108. But I was cleaning my room, I saw it was still light out, I knew I wanted to make this video. So I'm like, you know what, like that could be a nice exercise routine, just bringing this drum up the mountain every day. And when that gets easy, you know, I can keep walking down that way. And there's actually some exercise pull-up equipment and stuff down there. So after this gets easy, maybe I'll go down there, do pull-ups, whatever, come around. But yeah, that's it. Like I could give a full rundown of my habits, but that's not important. What's important is that I'll be like, you know, focusing my habits on really like maintaining normalcy and being able to each cycle like slowly trend up. And the trending up, I guess that reminds me, the last thing I'll say here is man, like I don't know if I made any videos about ChatGPT and AI and all the different tools, but like me and my friend are still working on this marketing business, and I've been going slow. It's been going slow, whatever. But I just kind of in the last few days, like I helped a friend. I showed her how to use ChatGPT, and I'm like, you know, she's like a college professor and publishes papers. I'm like, this could be really useful for you, like really useful. And I'm showing her and she's like mind blown. And then I'm like, man, I should really be leveraging these tools in my personal life for learning or whatever, and in the business, and then going like deeper with the business where, you know, really figuring out how to do some advanced automations and customizations and be able to scale it, and using that to reach out to clients. And then maybe like our focus was going to be on Facebook marketing, just, you know, like running ads, setting up landing pages, that kind of thing. And we'll likely still do that, but I'm like, man, we need to add this other element where we can, for the, you know, for people interested, help them utilize AI tools to streamline some of their marketing and business efforts. So I'm gonna do a kind of a push where I kind of focus on these tools, and really, like, I've been playing with them for a long time, but like getting more serious about leveraging them for making money. Because I just sent this. I'll end the video on this note, but and it like there's been many, like I've experienced many internet waves, right? Like I'm 44 now, so, you know, when I first got online, it wasn't really online. Like, you know, I got on. I'm just gonna ramble some more. If you're still rocking with me, you know, thanks. But what I'm trying to share, and I'm sure you're aware of it because you're seeing it. But like, I've seen many waves, right? Like, I was when I got our first computer, maybe in 1989. There was no internet. I mean, the internet was there, but that's not what consumers used. Consumers got on like a bulletin board system, so you would like dial into another person's rack of computers, and you could download stuff and play games, and it was pretty cool. But then, I wonder, is there better light if I turn this way and the light's coming from there? I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then from there, let me switch arms now. The angle's weird. From 1989, you know, then the AOL stuff kind of happened. What was the other one? CompuServe. You know, now people are getting online, they're getting emails. But when that first, you know, like one of the waves at that time would have been people having email addresses and doing email marketing. Email marketing is powerful now, but it was a different layer of powerful then, because people weren't getting a lot of emails, and getting an email was an exciting event. So people who were early in email marketing then, that was a wave, right? Then there was the kind of the .com wave, where like a simple version of the wave was just being able to buy domains and camp on domains and sell domains, and just that, without even making internet businesses. Just the whole buying domains and selling domains was an opportunity there. But then, actually being the first to do, and I messed with it a little bit. I had a friend, rest in peace, Pitt, who had a movie that he wanted to sell online, and I figured out how to build a simple web store and like payment processing. This would have been in like 99 or something. Anyway, that was like a wave, like the first wave of like e-commerce, that if you would have got on that early, you would have benefited greatly. And then you got kind of like the social media wave, which I experienced and was a part of via first blogging and then YouTube. But I was never like, I had and probably have a lot of issues surrounding consumerism and capitalism that end up getting in my way in terms of like going out there and getting money. I have a lot less issues now than I did, but that, like I enjoyed that internet wave with YouTube, and I got to experience, like being an influencer and all this shit before like this language didn't exist. The idea of making money doing what I was doing was foreign. In fact, I remember when, and it's funny because it's totally flipped now, but I remember when YouTubers would, I don't know, anytime they do anything, requesting money, people called it e-begging. Like, it was like looked down upon to try to monetize your audience in early YouTube. But people who persevered and got through all that, eventually, when I first got on, there was no monetizing with YouTube. What do they call it? AdSense. You couldn't make money off your videos. It was hard to sell things, etc. Fast forward from then to now, had I stuck with it, but I have and had so many different things going on inside of me, and that YouTube thing was just one slice. But, the people who got on early and stuck with it created wealth for themselves, and some vast wealth, some small wealth, some, like nice wealth. Anyway, that was a wave, right? And what would be the wave after that? If I thought about it, I could think of other waves connected to that. More internet marketing stuff. I could talk about some different internet marketing systems and things that happened while YouTube was going on, after YouTube, etc. But right now, we are in the midst of a new wave, and it's really, what's interesting about this wave with ChatGPT and AI is that it feels old because of how fast things move on the internet now and how quickly things change. But it's really early. Like, the wave is early. Like, it was just released in September. I never messed with it, but I just connected Bard to my Google accounts, so then it can look at my PDFs and Google. Like, what I did, which was interesting, and I'm gonna play with it more. I was just doing it from my phone last night while I was playing board games with some friends. But like, I have a book that I have written. I have a first draft of a book, and I had it read the book and give me notes on the book, and some of the notes were very useful. And if I can like have this conversation with AI to enhance the quality and the utility of the book I want to write, which I'm in no rush to publish, but that was interesting. Something small, but there's so many tools, and it's changing constantly. And yeah, getting on this wave right now, early, and it is early, will be game changing for you. I know you know this because there's YouTube channels dedicated to prompt engineering and this and that and the other thing. But if there's one person that hears this and like something clicks and they start really deep diving into how they can utilize AI to, you know, generate a better life, right? Like, it doesn't have to be money based. Money is the primary tool of exchange in the capitalist world we're in, but there are many things you can do with it. But yeah, I'll end it there. I'm gonna pull out my drum. I'll drum for a little bit, go back downstairs, clean my room. Happy New Year's. Thank you for watching this far if you got here. And yeah, let me know what you think about me bringing my videos back online. Like, it seems fun to like to like I would have years of content. Not that I would do it for every single video, you know. I would do it sometimes maybe for a block of videos, but I got years of content just mining my own content. And that could be something laid back to do. The other thing I'm thinking, I haven't thought about it, but like maybe doing a little. I think I tried earlier last year, but I wasn't really recovered and where I'm at now. But maybe doing a short 9-day recap. So that'd be 12 videos over the course of this 108. Just about how the 108 is going, whatever. Maybe I'll do that. Let me know. All right. As always, love you guys. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're figuring out life. Hope it's not too stressful. Peace.